I'm Ajita, working as assistant professor in EC department at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Dundigal. Today, I'm going to give source models and entropy, which comes under information theory. So, as we already discussed in the information theory, this theory is related to source, channel, and receiver. So, in the transmission, we have transmitter, receiver. In between transmitter and receiver, we have channel. So we need to transmit information in a sophisticated manner. That means very reduced length. So in the transmitter, we are going to apply source coding. The source coding is nothing but data compression. So we want to reduce the size of the information. So here important is source. Source is important. So what are different sources and what are the models to analyze those sources? So today we are going to discuss these two. So we are having source. What is source? Source generates a sequence of impulse which can be represented by random variables. As we know, in the analysis of data, we have uncertainty in the data. So this uncertainty in data is overcome by probability theory. So as in probability theory, this probability theory concentrated on the random variable concept. Okay, these random variables, sequence of symbols are used to represent by random variables. Each random variable is having its probability distribution function. Each random variable is having its probability distribution function. So example, human speech, audio signals, and images, all are examples for sequence of data. And sources are classified into two types: memoryless source and Markov source. So what is memoryless source? Memoryless source means present data does not depend on previous one. So that means the data is independent from their previous ones. So each symbol is independent with the previous ones. Suppose as I am speaking, our English language is a constructed language and it is having some syntax. It has to depend on the previous one. So it is not memoryless source, for example. So here it is unrealistic. So this is not realistic. This is unrealistic because in daily life, for whatever we are transmitting symbols, those are speech signals or image signals. These are depends on the previous data. So memoryless sources are unrealistic. So what are the conditions for memoryless sources? Are independent. So how can you check the independent condition using probability is we have a joint probability. Joint probability equal to we have product of their individual probability. Suppose I have n number of symbols x1, x2, xn, n number of symbols. Each one probability is independent. That means x2 does not depend on x1, xn does not depend on any group of x1 to x2. So that means joint probability is equal to product of their individual probabilities. Then this is called independent, memoryless source. Coming to second type of source, Markov source. Markov source means each symbol depends on the previous one. Each symbol depends on the previous one means example for human speaking. So we will make some conjunction between the first line to second line also. It is a structured language. So this second one depends on first one. So here comes the concept of conditional probability because second symbol depends on first symbol. So we have a concept of conditional probability. For analyzation of Markov types of sources, we use conditional probability. So here we have to consider how much dependency of data symbol x2 on x1. So we will calculate joint probability by using Bayes theorem. So this theorem comes under Bayes theorem. So this is used to analyze Markov type of sources. Here x2 given x1 is conditional probability, x3 given x2 is conditional probability. So all conditional probabilities are used in the calculation of joint probability between x1 to xn. So next one. So this is an example for Markov source. So we are having a Markov sources are analyzed by using state diagrams. So this state diagram represents how much symbol B depends on A, how much symbol C depends on B. So these are the diagram here. A, inside this A, some arrow is there. That means A depends on A with a probability of 0.3. And B will happen after A happens only. So B given A with a probability 0.7. So in the first statement, we are having probability of x plus x of k plus 1. This is nothing but next state. So next state depends on the previous state with a probability of 0.3. And B given A. So after A happening, then B is going to happen here with a probability of 0.7. Then we are having third statement. What is the probability of C given A? That means C given A. Here C will happen after A will happen. But here C given A, there is no path here from this path to this path. So the probability is 0. So this is the probability for 0. So like this, if symbols having their dependency, they will model by using a state diagram. So those type of sources are called Markov sources. So daily real-time sources are this Markov sources only. And what is self-information? So we have source, so which emits some symbols. So if these symbols contains information, how much information is contained in the symbols? So that is given by self-information. It is a quantitative measure of information. So as I said in the previous slides, if the event is uncertain, it is having more information. Like two statements are there. Sun rises in the east, and second statement, today may rain. These two statements are there. First statement, sun rises in east. So this is daily happening. So this is not contain any information. But second statement, rain. So this is a useful state information for the transmission. So this needs having highest probability now. Now most unexpected events give maximum information. So unexpected events means like a second statement gives maximum information. So sun rises in the east, this probability is 1. So probability 1 means this gives less information. And second statement, its probability is less. So information is more. So what is the relation between information and its probability? As we know, information is contained in the unexpected events. Information is contained in the unexpected event. So information is proportional to 1 by probability of x. Information is proportional to 1 by probability of x. Because we are applying logarithmic here, this logarithm is for, so 1 by, we know probability always lies between 0 and 1. So for smaller values, if we do inverse, we are going to get negative values here. So logarithmic of negative value, this value is going to positive value. So always information is minus log of p of x. So certain events means probability 1, first statement. So those type of events, probability is log of 1 by 1, we are going to get probability as 0. So this is an example for source. So see here, this source consists of generating some zeros and ones, 0, 0, 1, 0, some repeated symbols of zeros and ones, random generator. This is randomly generating. So for this randomly generating information, we need to calculate how much information is contained in this type of symbols. So for this one, we are going to calculate how many times, what is the probability of occurrence of zeros and what are the probabilities of occurrence of 1. So we will calculate probability of occurrence of 1 and probability of occurrence of 0. From these two values, we will calculate information. Okay. Suppose the probability of occurrence is 0.5, then what is its information contained is, log of 1 by probability. That is log of 1 by 0.5. We were going to calculate like 1. In next slide, we will see what are the units and what is the total information contained in the symbols. Suppose here source delivers a message signals from x1 to xn. So we are having different messages like words. As I am speaking, my message consists of different words. If I make each word as a symbol, so my message consists of so many symbols like x1 to xm with probabilities p1 to pm. Now total messages delivered is n tends to infinite. So I can deliver n tends to infinite. Then suppose the probability P1 is for message X1 probability P1, for message X2 probability P2. Message means symbol here. So message is a group of symbols. So X1 to Xn. X1 is having probability P1 and Xn is having probability Pm. Suppose if I taken like this, then what is the information contained in first message is log of 1 by P1, that is 1 by P1 minus log of P1 minus log of P2 minus log of Pm. Suppose it repeats for NP1 times. It repeats for NP1 times. So we have to multiply with NP1 into log of P1, NP2 into log of P2, NPM into log of P1. If I sum all the probabilities and divide with the total number of messages, so we are going to get as minus P1 log P1 minus P2 log P2 minus P3 log P3 and so on. So what is here is message symbol X1 occurs with probability P1, symbol X2 occurs with probability P3, symbol X3 occurs with probability P3. Then what is the total information contained in the message? That is known as, that is represented with letter H of X. H of X is called here entropy of the source. H of X is called as entropy of the source. So entropy is having certain units. So here we'll see the, we already know for the calculation of information, we are having probability. For this probability, we know information is inversely proportional to 1 by probability. But due to smaller values, we are going to appear for logarithmic here. So here base E you can use, 10 you can use, 2 you can use. So if you use base as 2, then the units for information is bits. Then the units for information is bits. So this logarithmic base changes, then the unit changes. If the base is E, then it is called as nats. The base is E, then it is called nats. If base is 10, it is called as Hartleys. Okay. So based on the units, generally we can use base 2. So it is measured in bits because we know data is measured in bits only. So in communication, we will use mostly log 2, log base 2 for information measurement. So from the symbol, how much total message, suppose total message contains how much information, then it is equivalent to entropy is multiplied with symbol rate. That means how many symbols are generating per second. So that is called information rate. So for total message, this is for total message. Okay, and next we have some example on entropy. Really depends on what? The entropy of any source depends on what? So entropy as the statement is entropy of X depends only on the distribution but not on the actual values of taken by the X. So this one depends on the distribution. So we'll see some example for this statement. So what is the example here is, so we have two sources, X and Y has two sources. Here I am using source and random variable. Same, because sources are analyzed by using random variable. So two sources, X and Y. It is having 0 and 1. It is having two symbols, 0 and 1. So but here is for X source, 0 occurs with probability of 0.3, 1 occurs with a probability of 0.7. This is for X distribution. This is for X distribution. For Y, 0 occurs with the probability 0.7, Y occurs with the probability 0.3. That means here distribution changes, but the symbols are zeros and 1. If we calculate entropy for this H of X, how can we calculate the entropy for H of X is minus 0.3 log of 0.3 minus 0.7 log of 0.7. This is the entropy of H of X. Probability 0.3 and 1 occurs with probability 0.7. Then how to calculate H of Y? H of Y is 0 occurs with the probability 0.7 with minus P2 log P2. So that is 0.3. If you observe, these two calculations are same. These two values are same. That means it does not depends on 0 and 1. What symbols it is no, it is taking, it does not depends. Entropy depends on the distribution. That means distribution is 0.3, 0.7. So it is same as 0.7, 0.3. Suppose here distribution is 0.7, 0.3 for x and 0.6 and 0.4 for y. Then compulsory h of x is not equivalent to h of y. So here the important point is completely data information, how many bits it required for information depends on these probability, does not depends on the values taken by x and y. X and y can take letters like a, x, y, z. It can take letters also, symbols. It can take values 0 and 1 also. But the probability is important for the calculation of information. And next line we are having entropy versus expectation. What is entropy versus expectation? We know expected value of x, random variable. How to calculate the mean value? Mean value is nothing but middle value. So we have a formula, expected value of x is summation x into probability of x. But here in the observe the formula for entropy, it is pi minus pi log pi minus pi log pi. So in place of probability of x, we are having log pi is there. So expectation and entropy are similar to each other. Entropy is equal to minus expectation of log px. Minus expectation of log px. So here in place of px, we are having minus log of p of x. So which expectation in place of x, if we replace minus log of p of x, we will get expected value. So there is a relation between entropy and expectation. That's why entropy is called as average information. Entropy is called as average information. Next, we have some examples how to calculate the entropy for sources. Suppose we have a horse race with 8 horses are there with probabilities. Winning for the 8 horses is given by 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16, 1 by 64, 1 by 64, 1 by 64, 1 by 64. This is a generalized example. So here we want to transmit which horse it is going to win. Suppose we are having 8 horses and digital, how can we represent 8 horses? So it is 0, 3 bits are required to represent 8 horses. That means 3 zeros to 7 ones are required for 8 horses. Suppose by using entropy, can we reduce from 3 bits to 2 bits? So how to calculate the entropy here? Entropy of the source is, so it is having R1 ending race probability is 1 by 2. So it is minus P1 log P1, minus P2 log P2, minus P3 log P3, minus P4 log 4, and P5 to P8, total 4 are with equal probabilities. So 1 by 64. So minus 4 into 1 by 64 into log of 1 by 64. If we calculate, this we will get as 2 bits. Okay, that is the main use of entropy in source coding. So this entropy is useful parameter in source coding technique, which is at the transmitter side. So here 3 bits are reduces to 2 bits. So we are reducing 1 bit information. We are saving 1 bit of information by calculating the entropy of the source. So if all are equally probable, then h of x is maximum. If all are equally probable, that means equal chance of winning chance is there, means if all probability is equal to 1 by 8, then all is 1 by 8, then we need to transmit h of x is maximum, then we will get 3 bits of information as usual. But here the probabilities are very different, so that's why we are reducing the 1 bit of information from the 3 bits to 2 bits. So that is the statements that is written here. If all probabilities are equal, we need 3 bits of information. If probabilities are different, so we are getting entropy as the 2 bits. So these are some properties of entropy. So if probability is 0, if all probabilities except 1 are 0, then we can say that entropy is 0. So we can say, suppose compulsory event happen is there, like sun rises. For that cases, h of x is 0. Then if all m symbols having equal probabilities. In earlier case, we are having 1 by 8 log of 1 by 8 probability 1 by 8. So this is 8 times equal. 8 times equal. Then if we calculate, we will get as log m, where m is the number of symbols. So 8 symbols equal probability, then it is log of m. So this is minus 8 get cancel each other. So this will become log 8 because 8 answers are there, equal probability. So we are going to get all symbols equal, then entropy equal to log m, where m is the number of sources. Then what is the entropy of binary sources? Binary source means it consists of 0 and 1. It consists of zeros and ones. So binary memoryless source. So it consists of zeros and ones. Zeros is having probability p. Then what is the probability of ones is 1 minus p is the probability for 1. Because two symbols are there. Suppose p is 0.6, obviously 0.4 is for generating ones. So 0.6 p is the probability of receiving zeros and 1 minus p is probability of receiving ones. Then entropy equal to minus p log p minus 1 minus p log of 1 minus p. So this is equivalent to entropy of the binary memoryless source. This will be maximum. This will be maximum when both are equal. When both are equal, p and q both are equal, that is minus 1 by 2 log 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 log 1 by 2. So that is maximum when it is both are equal. So curve is h of x curve is, it is maximum when both are equal. Its value is 1. So 1 means what? 1 bit of information. So 1 bit of information is required for when it is equally likely. So binary memoryless source, there is some example is there. So suppose a fair coin is there. So we know equally probability means heads and tails are 0.5. Then what is the information from the earlier case? Minus 1 by 2 log of 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 log of 1 by 2. If you calculate, this is going to get 1 bit of information. So h of x is 1 bit. If you go for second example, p of heads is 1. Probability for heads is 1. Only one event is there. So head is getting higher, certain event. So this will not require any information to transmit. So amount of information is 0. Then log of 1, you know, log 1 is 0. That will multiply with 0. So you are going to get information is 0. Suppose probability of head is 0.9. So 0.9 means you have to substitute here log of 0.9. You will get less than 1 bit. You will get less than 1 bit. So information lies between less than 1 bit for the third case. And even if probability of head equal to 0.1, that means tail automatically become 0.9. If head 0.1 means tail automatically becomes 0.9. So this also leads information less than 1 bit. So these are some examples for calculation of entropy of a source. So in the source coding, the entropy is main parameter. It plays main parameter. So source coding means compression, reduction of size. This is for sake of transmission and storage purpose. Storage, it leads to advantage, storage as well as time. So two advantages are there for compression. In the compression, we will use parameter entropy as the important parameter in the calculation of information. This h of x uses minus pi into log of pi as the to calculation of the entropy. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.